Hey guys, how's it going? It's Gromwall. Now I know what you're thinking. What's a Gromwall? Well, you silly little guy. It's kind of my new channel where I discuss items, places, things, characters, or kind of whatever I want in video games. And then I got to thinking, what could I possibly do for my first video? And then a meteor from planet Gorbon 402 fell from the heavens and struck me on the head. I opened it, and it said, World of Warcraft Dragonflight 1 year later. I thought, well, alright, I guess that's cool. Now, I get what you're thinking. Ah, Grommy. By the way, you can call me Grommy. Me and you are cool like that. Ah, Gromwall, why would you make your first video on a game that's flooded with content and has no niche? Because I, as a viewer, know that YouTube recommends that you should make niche content when you start off. And to that, I say... I just like the game and stuff. I don't know. I like playing little games. I don't know.
A little baby.
But one day, out of sheer boredom and disappointment that was the Payday 3 game servers, and getting tired of making my 40th character on Baldur's Gate 3, I needed something new to play. I wanted to find a game that scratched that gross goblin itch, like a lump of calcium or a wart or some shit, I don't know. And there it was, standing right in front of me the whole time. Well, not really in front of me, more like to the right a little bit, to the other game I play a lot, Hearthstone, which I'll be making a video about in the future. I have a confession. As of this video, I've only been playing World of Warcraft for about 2 months, and I'm not going to be including any spoilers or story in this video, mostly because I don't know and I skipped all the dialogue. But I'll be going over the things that were very apparent to me while playing, the things I like, dislike, Chad memories, and overall just cool shit. Because god damn, is that Gromwall on a motherfucking blue dragon? I instantly fell in love with the game, and more so, the goblin I created, the origin of his name, and for this channel, and twitch.tv/Gromwall. But this video isn't about Gromwall's origin story, or the friends he made along the way, for I will save that tale for another day. This is about my experience with the Dragonflight expansion. I logged on and saw the diverse character collection, and I saw him, the Goblin. It was the most beautiful thing I ever laid my eyes upon. It was stunning. I made him the Lord, the God, the GOAT, Gromwall.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
About a year has passed since the expansion came out, so I feel like they've had enough time to work out the kinks and stuff. So I just rolled up on the Dragon Isles because I finished with Battle of Azeroth and didn't have shit else to do. I was level 60 and I thought while sitting with my frog friends, well fuck, might as well buy Dragonflight. And I just started adventuring. Instantly pissed that I can't use my pterodactyl mount here. Something about watching Gromwall walk his sorry ass around getting his ass kicked by all these rock fuckers kinda demoralized me. I didn't quite have problems like this before. I rolled around, did quests, la-di-da, whatever fucking whatever. Eventually, got a dragon, and soon realized that you can't beeline into the sky like your Apollo or whatever that shit was. Eventually, not to brag, kinda was a badass at flying dragons. I began questing, and all things considered, I love the landscape here. From the busting, bustling city of Eldraken to the fucking snow cone shithole that is the
motherfucking down.
honestly, I forgot, but that place is cool too. Dragonflight has plenty of amazing sights and things to get killed by. Because of this, I wanted to pick a life skill that would kind of immerse me into the world, you know? Get me invested, looking in the little crevices and stuff, the little fucking, you know. And eventually I landed on making potions and herbalism. And I totally fucked up my levels and I can't undo them, I just gotta live with it. Starting with the city of Eldraken, the sort of capital, this place is fucking awesome. Basically has everything you need here, tons of players to make friends with, and amazing sights to see. I spend most of my time here getting fucking blown up by the goddamn potion bench. This is also the only location I honestly know where you can customize your dragon, but we'll get to that later. You know, you can catch old Grommy walking around here asking people for help with mechanics and quests. I can go on about this place for a long time and all the things I love about it, but I got other shit to talk about, okay? You get me? Come on, hey, come on. Marukai, Maruka. Yeah, whatever the name of that place is. I spend a lot of time here in the plains, and the whole plains area honestly comes second in my list of favorite places in this game. It's really nice, lush, green, and I love the natural look of it, and tons of wildlife with rivers cutting through the land. The big theme here is kind of a tribal, nomadic life with the centaur people. You help them perform hunts, prove yourself to them, you get some centaur street cred, and gold, and BAM! A motherfucking dragon on top. Green one. Sorta. Alright, on to the next one. Let's go. Get going. Go. Get out of here. You too, yes. The walking shores, it fucking sucks. It looks like shit. I hate everything there. Everything wants to kill me. It's fucking so lame. It's the first place you fucking go to. I never want to come back here. Next! The Azure Span takes my #1 spot for the coolest looking area in this expansion. Sorta. I love the Black-Eyed Hollow Forest area. It has to be one of my favorite looking areas in all of gaming in general. Mix that up with the cute walrus fuckers and you get a potion for a motherfucking base location. Now, I love the little walrus camp they got. It ain't no Valdraken, but it's damn near close as you get in this frozen shithole. I mean, look at this place. You try to raise a family here? The fuck are you gonna eat all day? Fish bones and ice? I don't know, fish slushy? I don't know. The reason why I say it's sort of my #1 spot is because of everything else. I'm just not a big fan of the frozen forest. Like, it's cool and all, but it's, just a single frozen color palette, the same enemies, the same stuff, and it just kind of bores me, and I want to get out as soon as I can. The only thing keeping me around are these cute walrus fuckers. So I got a little secret to tell you guys. Can you keep a secret? You promise? Promise. Type "I promise" in the comments. I honestly haven't finished this, or really haven't gotten to the Forbidden Reach yet. But for you guys, and all my Zero fans as of watching and making this video, I flew my sorry ass all the way over there just to check it out. And after my long journey across the ocean, I found new land. And I gotta say, this shit's pretty cool. It's extremely rocky, abandoned, and sort of a past beauty to it. Everything here is really overgrown and in ruin. And I got another little secret. You promise you keep this one too? I'm an absolute sucker for overgrown mossy places with brick. It's kind of like a little secret pleasure of mine, One of my favorite little areas is this blue geyser pit here. I mean, it's just perfect. The water looks beautiful, sexy, sleek, and the music is just something I can relax to and fish. I mean, like, listen to it. It just sort of gives me that vibe that even though this place is gone and forgotten, nature has taken it back and it's just a little spot to go chill and get away. Along with that, you really don't see a bunch of NPCs here like you do at other locations. Just a lot of wildlife, whether it be animals, bugs, and most prevalent and clear, dragons. I mean, this is motherfucking Dragonflight. What would Dragonflight be without dragons? What's pastrami without, fucking obbies, huh? This place is absolutely overrun with dragons, like crazy. Like, I got my ass whooped like 5 times while trying to capture footage for this place. It's too fucking many. I need a goddamn exterminator. I'm still in the process of finishing this area, but I'm excited to see what comes next and what other little cute little adventures I'll see around in this area. As for the mechanics of the expansion, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, just do a couple of things I like and don't like. The most obvious one is obviously the dragons. No, not that kind of dragons, like the cool kind. Come on, hey, get your head together, come on. I love the ability to customize almost every asset of your dragon, even having multiple colors, variants, horn types, wings, tails, everything. You can all have different dragons. Being able to fly around and race your buddies or just get momentum with your dragon feels so satisfying. However, with that momentum, there is a downside, and that should be holding me down like the white man.
Pie, and all the black man gets is a plate of white lies. Prisons recruiting them.
Another smaller mechanic are these hunting world events in the plains. They're pretty fun for you to do with your friends and can sometimes give you cool loot and reputation with that specific faction. I'm gonna go over it real quick. Basically, you do quests for that faction, including, all the side quests and world quests and whatever fucking they ask you to do. Grocery shopping, grab fighting, dishwasher. But once you do all those things for factions, you get faction rewards, and I believe there's a max of 25 levels. You get new, dragon pieces and transmogs and little funny creatures that follow you around that you can just rub on the head and pat the shit out of them. So, all things considered, this being my first ever World of Warcraft expansion, I think it was an amazing experience. I love doing all the questing, little world events, picking up the herb, the exploration, and seeing all the cool wildlife, and absolutely gutting the living plant people for their resources. Kind of makes me feel like Indiana Jones. This expansion, besides Battle for Azeroth, was my first real exposure and experience with World of Warcraft, and I love it. I'm excited to see what comes next. As for what comes next for Gromwall, well, I guess we'll just have to see. Thanks for watching.